Hi, this is Justin. It is a pleasure to know that you always follow my channel and learn something. In today's video, I want to share with you about wages. Wages is payment to labor as a factor of production for its contribution in the production process. There are forms of wages that at least everybody should know, like a subsistence wage. This is a payment to labor which is just enough to take care of its basic needs and nothing less. There are also those that we call real wages. Real wages is the purchasing power of the nominal wage. And there is what we call a nominal wage. A nominal wage is someone's wage expressed in form of money. Now, many countries also have what we call a minimum wage. So those that have a minimum wage, it has been legislated by government. It is a wage that is set by government above the equilibrium wage, and it becomes illegal for bosses to pay their workers below that kind of wage. In this video, I want to also share with you the different methods in which wages are determined. Wages could be determined according to the piece of work done. So it means that person has been paid a piece rate. It could also be according to the employer's ability to pay. Some employers, they have big companies, they make a lot of profits, so they pay their workers higher wages compared to those that operate on small scale. Wages can also be determined by forces of demand and supply in the labor market. So whenever labor supply is high, it will result into payment of a low wage to labor. However, whenever labor supply is less, then the laborers are paid high wages because bosses want to retain them in employment. In some places of work, especially where you see people clocking in and out, wages could be paid according to time rate. In this case, the longer you take at work, the higher the wage you get because you're compensated for the extra hours you put in that would have gone probably to leisure. But also those that put in less hours are paid lower wages. Now, when workers form trade unions, the wages could be determined by collective bargaining. This is roundtable negotiation between employers and trade union representatives. They negotiate on the wages that are to be paid to labor. It is obvious that we are paid differently, and that's why I want to end by looking at the concept of wage differentials. Why are some people paid more and others paid less? Wage differentials are due to many different factors. It could be the difference in the nature of jobs. Some jobs are risky and some jobs are less risky. So those that are risky, employers pay high wages. They are compensating labor for willingness to take a risk. And those that are less risky, employers pay labor low wages. It could also be the differences in bargaining power. Some people have a high bargaining power and they are able to convince the boss that they are worth being paid a lot of money. Such people get high wages. But some laborers don't know their worth. So they are willing to take on any kind of wage. So it explains why they earn less and they're paid less wages. It could be the differences in the number of hours worked. As I've explained earlier, those that work more are paid high wages. Those that work less are paid lower wages. It could also be the differences in the piece of work done. You do a bigger piece of work, you are paid high wages. You do a smaller piece of work, you are paid low wages. That is all I could share for now. Continue following me.